Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So today I get to show you guys the new REC TEC Grills Trailblazer pellet grill. So REC TEC has an entire new line of grills out. They've got a lot of new features. This new Trailblazer has a complete stainless steel cook chamber. They've upgraded the smart grill controller with built-in Wi-Fi, 2 food probes. They've got a brand new app. REC TEC has really stepped their game up. I'm super impressed. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna walk you through the features of this new grill. We're gonna do that initial setup burn-in procedure, and then we're gonna throw some baby back ribs on this guy. It's gonna be a fun day. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here she is all put together. So this thing basically comes almost completely put together out of the box. The only thing you have to do is install the lid, and there's just a couple screws up here that go through, and you bolt it from the inside. And then the bottom shelf down there, you just kind of snap into place. So it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to put together. You can do it by yourself. So you can see here they've got this with a new stainless steel cook chamber. You've got this slick looking black and stainless steel look, and then with their previous Mini, everything's the same in here. You've got all your stainless steel components, your cooking grate, your drip pan. We've got our temperature probe in here, so all this is the same. And then here's a nice shot of just this gorgeous looking stainless steel cook chamber. This is easily my favorite part about this new grill. This thing is going to hold up for many years. This was a nice little addition to the little stainless steel storage rack that kind of just snaps onto the bottom of the legs there. All right, and you've got your 15-pound hopper with the stainless steel lid here. All right, and then if you've been tracking some of the changes with this new Trailblazer, obviously some of the biggest changes is how they've added the built-in Wi-Fi to the smart grill technology controller here. You've got 2 food probes that will feed through the food probe port that will look up here on the cook chamber in just a little bit. And then instead of the up and down buttons for the temp, you've just got a knob here. So they've changed that up a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and walk through the initial burn-in process. Okay, so they actually don't mention it in the user manual this time around, but one of the things that I highly recommend you do is before you go through this initial setup burn-in procedure, is I like to make sure that the auger is in fact working. So we're just going to turn the grill on, and hopefully you can see there that it is in fact turning, so we're good to go. All right, there's a nice little shot of the ceramic igniter rod in the fire pot there. So since this grill is brand new and hasn't had any pellets come through the auger tube yet, you just want to take a small handful of pellets and just put them in the fire pot like that, so it'll have something to burn on until the pellets can get primed through that auger tube. All right, it's time to load this bad boy up. All right, we're just gonna put the flame deflector back over the fire pot. Then our drip pan. Just like that. All right, and then our cooking grate. All right, so one of the things I really like about this new upgraded smart grill controller is just this huge, easy to read screen. So we're just gonna turn the grill on. You can see that gorgeous looking screen there, and then I just want to show you as you turn the knob, it's going to go up in increments of 5 degrees. So what you want to do for this initial setup procedure is put it on 400. So there we go, we're set at 400. We're going to let this thing get up to temp, and we're going to do a 1-hour burn-in. All right, we're about 1 minute into it, and you can already just see all this gorgeous smoke pouring out of this thing. So we're good to go. Like I said, this thing's gonna climb up to 400 degrees, and we're gonna let it burn for 1 hour. And while we're waiting on that to finish up, I'm gonna show you the new REC TEC cooking app that connects to your controller. So here's a look at the new REC TEC cooking app. If you guys have been following my channel for a long time now, you know that I review all kinds of wireless devices. I'm going to go ahead and make a claim that this was probably the easiest app to set up. All I did was open the app, and it basically just asked for your, to connect to your Wi-Fi. You put your Wi-Fi password in, and within about 20 seconds, the app was connected to my Trailblazer out there. And so we're looking at a live feed of what's going on. So it's almost up to 400 for this initial burn-in procedure. I don't have either one of the food probes in, so you can see that those aren't, obviously reading anything right there. You can adjust the temperature up or down. You can actually turn the grill on or off. I thought that's pretty neat. If we go up here to the settings, you've got alarms you can set, grill range, probe A and B temps, temperature calibration. What this is you can use a third-party temperature probe and put that in your grill, and if you trust that third-party probe more than how the built-in probe was calibrated at the REC TEC factory, then you can calibrate it up and down. So that's pretty neat that they give you that option. You can adjust the minimum feed rate of your auger. I'm probably not going to mess with that, but it might be something fun to play with. And that's about it. So you can see what I like about it is just how clean it is and how easy it is to use. So I'm pretty stoked. I love that they've got built-in Wi-Fi now. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so like I was saying, for this first little inaugural cook on the Trailblazer, I'm going to throw on some nice baby back ribs. So I've got the Trailblazer set at 225. We're just going to go ahead and get these gorgeous looking ribs on here. We've got nice 3 racks right there, so we're just going to go ahead and shut this. I am not going to foil these or anything like that. We're just going to let the REC TEC do its thing, and I'm going to cook these probably about 4.5 hours-ish. So we'll check on one a little bit later. Okay, so it's been 4.5 hours. I just did the little toothpick test with these. These are super tender, so they're just about done. I'm going to go ahead and get them sauced up. We're going to be using the Meat Mitch Naked barbecue sauce. If you guys haven't had the Meat Mitch sauces, they're just unreal good. These are right up there with Blues Hog sauces in my opinion. I love Meat Mitch and Blues Hog sauces. Go ahead and give you a little shot here. These nice looking little baby backs. We're gonna get these sauced up. I'm starting to run out on time. We're gonna be taking these ribs over to a party here in about an hour. I'm gonna let these go about another 30 minutes here on the Trailblazer, and then we'll do a real quick shot in the kitchen. I'll slice in a couple of these so you can see them before we head out. All right guys, so I've got all 3 racks over here in my pan, and I've cut one of the racks, about half of a rack up over to the right. Let me zoom in and give you a nice little shot there. All right, you can just see how this nice smoke ring right here. These are super, super juicy and tender. And I've got a couple special guest taste testers for you today. All right, girls, you want to go ahead and check out these ribs?
Mm-hmm. These are so good.
Ooh, those are fall off the bone.
Those are so good. They're so good. If you don't have REC TEC, you need to get one. Bye guys, thanks for watching my daddy's video. We'll see you guys next time.